Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Freddie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Today we will be making seafood grits with hot smoked sausage. Yes, woo, yes, this is one of my favorite dishes. Let's go ahead and get started. So here I have 7 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of salt, and I just went ahead and let that water boil. And there's the grits that I'll be using. I went ahead and I added 2 cups of grits, okay, you guys? And I'm gonna go ahead and add the second cup. Make sure you let this cook, okay? I understand the package say 5 minutes or whatever, but them grits gotta cook more than 5 minutes if you want them to be scrumptious, all right? So it ain't gonna be no 5 minutes grits. This gonna be the good grits. So we just gonna go ahead and let that thing cook and let that thing boil up. Yes, just like that. And then when it gets to boiling, it's going to get to popping, y'all. Ain't no burn like a grit burn. So make sure you cover that thing up. All right. And here is the grits. Look at it. Ooh, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 1/2 a stick of butter. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let that butter melt. I'm going to go ahead and put all the grits on top of that butter so it can get really hot. And that butter can dissolve and melt in the grits, y'all. Yes. And just go ahead and mix that so until your butter has melted completely. All right, you guys, once that butter have melted, we're gonna go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese, y'all. These about to be some bougie grits. Yes. All right, go ahead and just add about a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and put that bad boy in there. Then we're gonna go ahead and mix it up so all the flavors could combine and become one individual. All right, yes, these about to be some bougie grits. I'm telling you, yes, yes. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add some Monterey Jack. All right, use the block cheese. Do not use shredded cheese because shredded cheese have a substance in it that make it not that cheesy. They put like flour in it so the cheese won't stick together. So use the block cheese, y'all. You can just cut them in blocks and put it in there and let it dissolve, let it melt in that grits, y'all. And then put the grits on the side, but do not turn off the heat on the grits. Let your grits cook, y'all. All right, so now moving on to the shrimp. I got some large white shrimp and I'm just gonna run some water on them because they were frozen so they can dissolve. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and take them and we're gonna peel them and take off the tail and everything. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some fresh lime juice to it and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my bell peppers. I got some orange, I got red, I got green, I got yellow. I got all the colors of the bell peppers. I'm just going to cut them up. Don't cut them up too small now. We want it to be kind of big. And same thing with the onion. We want it to be kind of big. Don't cut it too small, all right? Then we're going to use some hot smoked sausage. This brand is so good. And make sure it says hot smoked sausage, y'all, because this is going to be spicy. All right? So go ahead and cut them up just like you see that I'm doing right there. Then we have some salsa. I'm going to use 1/2 of that container. And I'm just going to go ahead and drain all the liquid from it because we don't need that excess liquid in what we're going to be making, all right? And go ahead and just set that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse that lime juice that I have put in the shrimp. And then now I'm going to season it up. I went ahead and I added 2 teaspoons of Old Bay seasoning, or should I call it my Bay seasoning, because baby, I love that damn thing. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix it up so all the shrimps can get some of that seasoning. Okay, and then when I'm done mixing them up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some parsley, guys. I don't know how much parsley I add. Just let the Lord lead you. Okay, just keep adding some parsley until you hear the cry of your ancestors says that's enough. All right, so go ahead and add that parsley. Then I went ahead and I added a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and I added 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Then I went ahead and I put my skillet on the stove. Old Sally, we've been through some things. She like that toxic boyfriend you got that you try to get rid of, but you can't get rid of him. That's me and old Sally. Every time I say I'm gonna throw away, I feel kind of guilty because she been through too much stuff with me. So I gotta let her stay. So I went ahead and put old Sally on the stove, and I put a 1/2 block of butter into old salad. Then I'm going to go ahead and let that butter melt. Then I'm going to add the bell peppers and the onions that we chopped up, you guys. All right, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of the extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to mix that up. Then we're going to continue to mix that like you see I'm doing right there. Then we're going to go ahead and add the hot smoked sausage that we chopped up earlier, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the shrimp that we seasoned earlier. Yes, the dish is finally coming together, y'all. You see how beautiful this look? That's why you have to add all the colors of the bell peppers like I told y'all to, you know. It's just gonna be scrumptious. It's gonna make it look beautiful. It's gonna make it taste beautiful. All right, and we're just gonna continue to mix that. After we added the shrimp, then we're gonna add some crab meat, you guys. This ain't called seafood grits for nothing. Go ahead and add some crab meat. I got mine from Publix, and I'm adding just half of the container. And then when I'm done adding it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to mix it, and make it combine with everything so those flavors can be popping. Next, we're going to go ahead and add that salsa that we drained earlier, and we're going to mix it into that as well. Then we're going to start making our gravy. I added 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Yes. Go ahead and mix that so all the flavors could combine. Yes, child. Start adding some seasoning. We're going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of Old Bay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Cayenne pepper, you guys. It's going to give it a beautiful color, and it's going to also give it a little bit of kick. All right. Then when we're done adding the cayenne, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika. And paprika going to do the same thing cayenne. They're just going to kind of like piggyback, just right on the back. Yes. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Yes. This is going to set it off, y'all. Set it off. Yes. All right. Go ahead and mix that up so all the flavors could combine and all of it could become one as a unit. Now we're going to add the other half of the Monterey Jack cheese that we had earlier so it could help the sauce thicken up, and it could give that sauce this wonderful flavor, y'all. And just go ahead and slice it and dice it like you see I did. You could shred it and put it in there if you want to, but I don't want to do that extra work because it's going to melt anyway. So if you could just chop it up into little cubes and put it in there. Go ahead and turn your heat down when you do this. I have my heat at 5. I went ahead and put it like 2 because it's hot already. It's gonna melt, and I don't want my shrimp to overcook because I don't like overcooked shrimp. All right, and this how it's gonna look when it's done, y'all. You see how thick that sauce is? That thing looking luscious. It's looking yummy. It's looking juicy. It's looking buttery. It's looking, whoo. Let me just go ahead and just shut up and let y'all guys see how beautiful this is. Now I went over to my grits. Now I went ahead and just stirred it up a little bit because it's been sitting there for a little bit in the little heat. So I went ahead and put it on the plate and put the sauce on the plate. Now I'm going ahead and adding some fresh parsley on there to give it a little bit of beautiful color. And you know when you put parsley on something, it make it look like you did something. Yes, child. And there you have it. Seafood grits. You don't get no better than that. Yes, child. Woo! Yes, I did that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.